Now, usually for airport transfers, as in like getting to KLIA and all, I just call the airport limo or take an Uber. But because I'm bringing this princess along, this time around I had to arrange for a slightly different mode of transport. So we're bringing my own car to the airport, asking my sister-in-law to drive us there and then go back lah. Okay, so the reason is I want to ensure that my daughter is strapped in the child seat all the way from PJ to KLIA. So here, as you can see, that is my child seat. You'll notice that this is not the Recaro 01 that I usually use. Okay, this is a more compact child seat. The reason is because I will be traveling with my wife and my mother as well. So we need this car we need a bit more space in the car for the journey to the airport lah. So this is a belt installed child seat. Okay, belt installed child seat, more compact, more space saving, and yeah, so I mount it in the middle to give a bit more space. Then everybody can sit, all 4 adults can sit in relative comfort. Right, so I've just loaded the boot of the Persona. Okay, so behind, right in there, is a backpack, and this and this are 3 large check-in suitcases. This is a carry-on cabin size suitcase. This is a cabin size suitcase. This is my new GB Pockets compact stroller. Okay, so this cabin size suitcase going all together. There are 5 suitcases, 1 backpack, 1 stroller. Boot closes. Not bad, Proton. Not bad. Okay, 4 of us quite comfortably strapped in the car with the princess here. Hi, 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 hi.
Stopped on shoulder ahead. Kuala Lumpur International Airport. Your destination will be on your left.
Tiga dewasa campur 1 baby. Sydney? Tunjuk pasport dulu kan? Ada 3 check-in.
Ada special handling nanti.
Got baby, ma? You got baby, that's why special handling. Yay, we have passed custom and immigration. Now we are ready to take the Aero train to the satellite terminal. Check out the stroller. Hi. Aero train is departing to satellite terminal. One hour to boarding, now we wait. Baby changing room. Really learn to appreciate these things now that I'm a father. Diaper time! Diaper time! So now we are waiting at the security to open the gates. Check out our stroller. It has been folded this small. I'll separately show how we fold it this small, but here is our stroller next to our carry-on suitcase. Small, right? Actually, if it wasn't this small, chances are our suitcase will all not fit in the Persona. Okay, so we've just passed security. Now we are in the waiting lounge. And here's our stroller. So you notice there's a luggage tag on our stroller. What we are supposed to do is to bring the stroller together with us as we board. And once we reach the plane, the door of the plane, that's the plane, okay, that's the plane. So once we reach the door of the plane, we hand this over to the crew of the plane, and they will take care of it. When we reach Sydney, the stroller will then magically be returned to us as we just after we land and disembark. You know, it's funny, when I go on international media drive trips, I can make do with just one backpack, one carry-on suitcase. But now that I'm somebody's father, this is what I bring. And this is not even the end of it. I still got 3 check-in suitcases. Apa life. Zen, pull suitcase. Pull the suitcase. Clever girl. Okay, it's time to board. Okay, we have boarded. Our stroller is left right outside the door of the plane, so they will take the stroller down to the check-in while we fly on.
Ready for departure, will all ground staff please leave the aircraft and ladies.
You are a
and
curious girl.
gentlemen,
What do you want?
electric devices
You want to play
set
blanket?
ready for plane.
You play the blanket?
Planes for flight M.
Right, so we have safely taken off. Baby is being breastfed out of the frame, so I can't show that. Well, as we read from many online sources, right, they say it is the best way to keep a baby calm, especially when the flight takes off. You know, you have that ear popping thing. The best way to distract your baby from that is to breastfeed your baby at the time of takeoff, which we did that, and we found that this strategy has been relatively successful in keeping our baby calm. Thus far, she got raju a bit here and there when my wife went toilet just now, but overall she has been relatively calm throughout this flight, which I think we've been on air for maybe half an hour to 1 hour now, and we've just finished our first meal. Let me show you our first meal. Okay, finished already. Not a pretty sight, I know, but I was a bit hungry, so I wanted to eat first. So inside this box was a mushroom pie. Inside this one was my wife's chicken pie, and we also got a pack of peanuts each and our drinks lah. Okay, so some of you see, you say, wow, MAS cut costs, but as far as I'm concerned, this works for me because I've got a baby to manage over there, and quite frankly, I am not interested to have like a whole tray of food sitting in front of us. So this, even though, well, it's a cut cost meal, but it actually works for me because it means I have less objects in front of us to manage. And another thing I like about this is that generally I observe that when we fly, airline food, there's a lot of wastage. So when you cut down on the amount of things that you serve per meal, you actually reduce on your wastage. So yeah, I think it's a good thing. Whiskey on the rocks. Cheers, guys. So we're about halfway to our destination, Sydney. Thus far, baby, he's been sleeping well. The only thing, she's quite insistent on sleeping with her mother, which means that I have been unable to relieve the burden of carrying the baby from my wife. My wife has been having to carry her on her chest the entire way. Yeah. Tried to take her to my chest just now, but she cried immediately as soon as my wife passes me, so my wife has to take her back. Hopefully later she'll be more receptive of me, otherwise it's gonna be a very tiring journey because once we land in Sydney, after we clear custom immigration and all that, we still have a 3-hour bus ride to Canberra. So flying over Alice Spring. Diaper change on the plane. Thankfully weather is quite good, so it's been a calm ride so far. Okay, diaper change completed mid-air. Mahai club of sorts. It's breakfast time. Hi, morning. So it's breakfast time, and you know, being parents, right, traveling with a baby, you have to take turns and eat. So one have to eat first, then the other one have to eat later. Now it's my turn to have breakfast. This is nasi lemak breakfast.
Welcome.
We are descending. Hi Zuen, you've been a good girl, have you? Have you been a good girl? Been a good girl. Come. You've been a good girl. Been a good girl? You've been a good girl? Well, she's been relatively good. She's been a relatively good girl, but just now got Raju. Okay. Well, she slept for most of the flight, which was good. And thankfully we had good weather, so
It's 13 degrees also.
flight was calm. Almost there, can't wait to land.
Okay.
Hi. So we have safely landed in Sydney, but we have actually landed half an hour early, but our designated gate is occupied. So actually we have to wait out here for 20 minutes. So although arrived early, net come back to the same. We reach gate at about 10 o'clock. You have been a good girl. You've been a good girl.
Okay.
Cut. Disembarking. Business class seats, just lalu saja. Yeah. Oh look, business class have 3-point seatbelts. Something I learned today. Right. Money. Thank you. Diaper time. Diaper time.
Jude.
Right, so we are outside the terminal of Sydney Airport. Went through customs and immigration without too much fuss. Now we are at near the airport bus terminal, waiting to take our coach down to Canberra. So next time, if you are landing in Sydney and looking for a way to Canberra, there's this Murray's coach. To get on board, you wait opposite Regis Hotel here. And yeah, so the bus comes at every 1 hour, and for the three of us, our group, my family, 3 adults came for this trip. It's the ride is costing me about $129 for 3 packs. Okay, that's the bus arriving. That's the bus. Okay, that's the Murray's coach. Okay, we are departing Sydney, heading to Canberra. Hi. Zuen, say hi. 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 Hi.
Okay, good afternoon and welcome aboard. My name is Alan and I'll be your driver down to Canberra this afternoon. If you have any questions, please come down and see me. If not, sit back and relax. Seatbelts are fitted to the coach and must be worn, please.
Yes, the road outside. Zuen. Okay, so thus far we have been 3 hours on the road. Now another about 10 odd kilometers before we reach Canberra. See what's the sight like outside. Okay, reached Canberra, quickly got ourselves into a taxi. Now going over to my uncle's place. Right here is a Toyota Prius V, which managed to take in all our suitcases. Funnily enough, we had earlier stopped a Camry. The Camry taxi driver said, "No, my suitcases are too much for his car," which, funnily enough, our suitcases in Malaysia had fit all into a Persona. It's actually turned out to be too much for a Camry.